Hello everyone, Madam Sims here, living the dream. Just here in France with my little family in the homeworld I've created for them. So I wanted to hop on and kind of share a little bit of the differences with making France as your homeworld in regards to careers and jobs. There's a little bit of difference compared to, let's say, Moonlight Falls or some of the other worlds, because this is, as we know, just meant to be a vacation destination, um, not your actual home world. If you watched my previous video, I showed you how I made this my home world for reals and how you can do it too. In my previous video, I let you know that I use mods, and mods were what made this possible. To create this home world and live here permanently with my Sims, I use the NRAAS mods series. The name of the mods that I used was Master Controller. You can Google it online and find their website and upload it to your game files. The other one that is handy to have in regards to this type of application would be Traveler, which enables you to travel freely between worlds and Sims 3, thereby lifting some of those in-game restrictions that were built in. So with having France as your home world, the difference is that is going to that will impact your job and career options here is just simply because there are not as many establishments like grocery stores, bookstores, stadiums, spas, those types of items. There's those little rabbit holes are not here in this world built in. For myself, I did add a few. Go inside. You're gonna burn. She's a vampire. The whole family are vampires, so um, she's gonna go crispy if she doesn't get inside. Um, but anyway, the things that I added to my home world here in France, I didn't make a lot of changes. It's still pretty much the base home world that you'd find when you go to France and World Adventures Vacation. The few things I did change was I added a couple of lounges or bars just to give our Sims a place to go and hang out, have a drink, and socialize and whatnot. The other thing that I added was a school. So, because there are not the other rabbit holes built into this game, um, if you were to go click on a computer like you normally would, if I can get to it here, there we go. No, come on. There we go. Score. Then you can go to find job. If you were to do that here in this world that I'm in currently, the only thing that actually will pop up, well, what are you doing? Not sure what she's doing, actually. Mom was on the computer. Maybe we can get Mom to do it. Come on, Marika. Look for a job. All right, so the only available jobs are it looks like the school, because that is the only rabbit hole that I've actually added here. So my theory is that if you were to go over to, let's cancel that. If you were to go to Edit Town and add some more of those rabbit hole establishments, you would have more options pop up there when you go to search for a job. You can also find a profession through here, and several of them do pop up, but not the ones that I wanted to pop up. So for my Sims, Marika is a nectar maker extraordinaire. She's been in the career for quite some time. She's almost at level 10 there. And then Pierre, her husband, is an equestrian. He's a horseman, and he's been at it for quite some time and done rather well for himself. But if you noticed, neither one of those options popped up whenever I chose the find a profession. Now, it looks like for Marika, she can also register as self-employed. But the only reason that she can do that is because of her gardening skills. So that's the only thing that pops up. However, there is another way to go around all of these restrictions with this homeworld, and that is using mods. So if you were to select the sim that you want to apply the career to and go to NRAS, that's going to be your main menu for your mods, and then you'll go to Master Controller. You have to have Master Controller mod uploaded into your game files for this menu option to be available. Later on, I plan on kind of doing a walkthrough on where to find these mods, how to actually upload them into your game files properly, and that way they'll be available in your game. But for now, from Master Controller menu, you go into Intermediate, then go to Career. And then from there, you're going to go choose job. And as you can see, many more options become available. Most of them are profession oriented, like the nectar maker, the painter, photographer, writer, horseman is there, and that's how Pierre got his job. And then, of course, we have all of the others. The school is there, as well as the cemetery. So if you were to select a career and click OK, then it's going to give her that career under the work tab. And that's how you can kind of work around some of those restrictions that you may find in having France as your home world. Speaking of jobs, Marika needs to make some nectar. She's been gardening her little heart out, and as you can see, she's got quite a stock here in her personal stock. I like to put some of it away in the refrigerator because it'll keep there. So once I get a vegetable or a fruit to like a perfect quality, I'll save some of those as stock for seeds and planting later on. What kind of wine do we want to make? Let's see. We've got several types of grapes here. Let's just make some Granule Nuwala grapes. Okay. I really don't know what that is. We'll add some cherries in there. And she's been nectar making for quite some time. So she is, as far as skills go, she's actually, let's see, gardening. So she is a master farmer. So that's pretty cool. She's also a botanical boss. As far as wine goes, she has the ability to predict a nectar's recipe final quality before making it. So we can definitely check and see what fruit combination is going to work before we actually squish it. Ooh, they go well together. Let's squish. Why are you so unhappy? Go drink some water. Get hydrated. Cool fun fact, it also kind of makes them happier, gives them some fun. Squishing fruit is fun. So I got the unicorn. She just showed up here at the house after I adopted several wild horses. She just showed up, and so that was really cool. And we adopted her. And I thought I was going to have to go unicorn hunting. Like, I'm going to go camp out at, random places out in the countryside and try to spot a unicorn and find one. But she came right to me, so that was even better. One cool thing about them, they do have some magical powers. It looks like she can bless fauna. So if you were to click on a sim, she could bless them. She can also start fires with her unicorn horn. I've never tried it, so let's try it real quick. Let's see what happens. Oh, wow. Whoa. I know everyone's going to freak out. So yeah, with great power comes great responsibility. I recommend using that power very wisely. So one of the little rabbit holes that I added to my world here in France is the Equestrian Center. So I added this beautiful establishment. There it is. Oh, Marika's making wine. It's pretty good. Awesome. So I added this little rabbit hole so that they would have a place to race, buy, and sell horses. It looks like you can also breed a mare or offer the stallion as a stud. No thanks, Philip or Philippe. You can attend a riding class. There's also competitions you can attend, and you can enter your horses into an equestrian competition. Of course, you can always just visit the center. As well. So, when do equestrian competitions happen? They are from 5 to 9 p.m. sim time, Monday through Friday. Or no, I think it's Saturday as well. On Sundays, the hours are different. It always throws me off and trips me up. I can't tell you how many times I've ridden down here with my sim and their horse to participate in equestrian competition, only to find that I had missed the competition times. So, as you can see, it is after 5, and we can now enter the competition. There are racing, show jumping, and cross country. Now, the racing and show jumping require different skills for the horse. And of course, your horse's skill level for either one of those will help determine the outcome of your race. The cross country is a lot more. I feel like it's harder to score well, but for this go around, let's go ahead and just enter an advanced racing competition. So they'll go in, and it's rather fun. You can kind of hear the stadium a little bit. And this board will pop up. You're always going to be at the very bottom. You've got 3 options for your pace. You are in charge here. I always go for broke. until I get to second or first place, and then I'll do a steady pace from there. Pegasus has a pretty maxed out racing skills, so he's going to jump up hopefully. There he goes for second. I love listening to this guy too. Yep, there he is at first. We're going to hold our steady pace. It's really fun. It makes me feel like I'm at the Kentucky Derby. Sometimes if going for broke isn't going to work and I'm dropping in my position, I'll take some risks, and usually that helps me out. But usually if you go for broke, especially if your horse has a high skill level, you can go for broke till it gets to the top and then just keep a steady pace throughout the race and you've got it. Egow! Yay, $1,400 prize money, including a trophy and adoration of the crowd. Huzzah! Yeah! All right, she got a promotion on top of it. Great work. All right, let's go home. And all right, guys, that kind of wraps up our Homeworld in France job opportunities and professions walkthrough. Hopefully you've enjoyed it and you've had a little bit of fun. As always, be sure and like, comment, and share. If you have any questions, let me know. I'd be happy to try to answer them. And if you have any experiences, let's say that you've done this as well. I'd love to hear how you did it, how you made it work. Until then, I bid you adieu and keep on living the dream.